Hey guys, it's me, Danny. I feel like I haven't made a video like this in a really long time, but today I'm going to be sharing with you one of my favorite makeup brands. The lovely people at Unleashia were kind enough to send me some of their collection, and I can't wait to show it off with you today. If you've never heard of Unleashia, they are a Korean makeup and beauty brand, and they are cruelty-free, certified, vegan, and on top of that, all of the glitter that they use is biodegradable, and they use eco-friendly packaging, which is absolutely amazing. Now, the reason I said trying almost everything from Unleashia is because they've recently released a new collection called Sisua, which comes from the Finnish word sisu, which basically means inner strength. It's more of a kind of derma collection, which combines makeup and skincare at the same time. So going on to the stuff that I've been sent, I'm going to do it kind of in the order that I would usually apply makeup. For me, I always start with my eye makeup first. So we are starting with, this is their Tap Me Duo palette. This is in the shade number 1, which is Pitter Pat. I'm going to put up some videos of like swatches and things as well whilst I'm talking. This is a duo palette. The top is a matte eyeshadow and then the bottom is quite a chunky looking glitter. The idea behind this is you use this top eyeshadow as a base and then you can just tap on the glitter right in the center. This is the more kind of pinkish tone one. You'll find most of the products I have are cool toned. They do have a whole bunch of warm tone stuff, so if you are a warm tone girly, don't panic, there is stuff for you too. I personally just suit cool stuff better, so that's why I've chosen these ones. The glitter on this, like, Unleashia's glitter is just insane, and you'll see this throughout their products. It is so sparkly. Like, I just have my ring light on, but in natural light as well, like, the reflections on this are so pretty. Also, I feel like this is a really good product if you're just starting out with makeup and you have no experience, you're a complete beginner, you don't know what to do, because it is so easy to use. This is also really versatile. I've seen quite a lot of people say that they've been using this top matte shade as a blush as well, so it's kind of a 3-in-1 if you really think about it. Definitely would recommend. The next product you may have seen before, because I feel like one of the palettes went really viral all over TikTok for the sheer amount of glitter and shimmer in them. I don't have that particular one. I got the Glitterpedia, and this is in number 4 Olive Lavender, hence the lavender top today. I'm actually wearing it now. My fringe is really long right now, so I don't think you'll be able to see very well, but I am wearing this palette basically as my eyeshadow today, and it comes with 9 small little eyeshadows. Put this up here. So these are kind of lavender based. I'm going to open this up for you. So you have a combination of a couple of matte shades, there's some shimmers in there, and then 2 chunky glitters, particularly in this one. They also do a glitter palette which is all glitters. They have quite a few of these, so I would definitely recommend checking them out. I'm going to put some swatches up on screen now. I don't know if you can see as well like how my camera doesn't really want to focus, but it's so cute. Again, also this is really handy that it's so small. Like, it fits. I have small hands, okay, and it's like palm sized, so if you're traveling and you need something, you can definitely get a makeup look or 2 out of these, depending on what you want to go for. If you want to go for all mattes, if you want to go for shimmers. I've used a combination of the matte and the shimmers today. My eyeliner is a bit whack, so we're gonna ignore that. On this eye look, I don't know if you can see, there's a little bit of shimmer right in the corner of my inner eyes, and for that I used the Pretty Easy glitter stick, which is basically almost like it reminds me kind of like an eyeliner consistency. It comes like this. I have this in shade number 1, which is Thrilled, and this is what it looks like. Mine's probably a little dirty because I've used it today, but if I just draw it on my hand, it's really smooth. Oh, it doesn't show up well on this camera, but I'll put a swatch up. I'm not gonna lie, this stuff really stays on. Like, once you let it kind of dry down and finish off. I filmed these swatch videos outside on my roof, actually, on my extension roof, and afterwards I washed my hands and this stuff did not come off. Like, it came off with makeup remover, using a bit of micellar water, but when I was washing my hands and stuff, it stayed on, so you know the staying power is good. This is really easy to highlight your inner corners, or even if you just want to apply it a little bit as like a highlight. Really handy, easy stick, So next thing is another glitter. Now this is a gel glitter, so this is the Get Loose gel glitter. I actually have one of their old packaging because I owned this beforehand. So these are the two. This is the old packaging. You can kind of see there's definitely a difference in size. They've definitely reduced it. I don't know if it says how many ounces are in the original, so I can't really tell you what the difference is, but pot wise the size is different. The only thing I would say is I really liked with the old pot, the lid came with like this extra kind of stopper thing, which probably makes no difference, but to me it just kind of feels like it keeps it fresher. It is a gel consistency, so you can use this pretty much anywhere from what I've seen. I particularly use it on my eyes usually, but I've seen that you can use it kind of like, do you remember when like glitter roots was a thing? You can use it on your cheeks, like even if you wanted to like, you know, sparkle your chest, you go. I have a swatch for this one, which is the one they sent me. This is in number 2. This is Starlit Chaser, which is more of kind of an opal kind of, I would say, effect. This one is a silver based opal kind of look to it. You can see there's like different color reflex in this, whereas the other one is in the shade Happy Baker, which is purple based. I have that on my eyes as well, but it's mixed in with the other eyeshadow, so I'm not sure if you'll be able to see. I haven't actually swatched this one, so on camera mine's probably dried up a little bit, but this is, can we focus? I'm just gonna swatch this on my hand so you can kind of see the color. I didn't manage to get many of the bigger particles, but it's this purple kind of shimmer. Keeping on the topic of kind of eyes, I guess, even though those gels can be used anywhere, they also sent me their shape defining eyebrow pencil. This is like really skinny. I have this in the shade number 3, which is taupe gray. I think this is their darkest shade. My natural hair is quite dark. This has 2 sides to it, so there's 2 little lids. One side is a spoolie brush, and then the second side is the actual pencil itself. What I love about this is it's so thin, like so thin. You can barely even see it on camera. Like, look how small this is, which is great if you want to draw like individual defined lines. Moving on from eyes, the next thing I would usually do is my base, and for that I have the Satin Wear Healthy Green Cushion. It's a little bit of an adaptation on a cushion. So a usual cushion foundation will have a sponge inside which is soaked in the foundation, and then you use that. However, instead of having a sponge inside, which sometimes can attract bacteria, mainly because it's dark, it's warm, and it's moist, they have a plastic base. So you've got your usual cushion, but this is where the foundation comes out of. There's a couple of little holes here, and then you just push on the side over here, and that will release the foundation. I also really like the puff that it comes with, as I don't know if you can see this, but the puff is kind of tapered at the top, so it goes into a little bit of a point rather than being a perfect circle, and that is great for getting in around under your eyes and also like in the crevices around your nose. I got this in a shade that's probably a little bit wrong for me. You'll be able to see it on the swatch. Before this, I had never ordered a foundation online before, so this shade probably isn't the best match. I had no idea which one to pick. This is 23W in Bisque, so this was their darkest shade. However, since then they have listened to feedback and have released a darker shade, which one darker than this. So there's currently 4. There is a pink base, light one, another yellow base, then there's this one, and then the darker shade, which has also just come out. I am hoping that they're going to keep releasing more shades because this is really handy. I also like the fact that the refill is completely mess free. You literally just pull this one out, pop the new one, give it a couple of pumps, and then your foundation is ready to go. So we are on to our last section, which is lips. I have a couple of products to show you, and I'm going to start off with a lip balm. So this is Unleashia's Glacier lip balm. It is super pretty, like so nice. Like, look at this. It comes in a lipstick bullet form, and even though my camera is refusing to focus, you can see literally how sparkly this is. This is also under natural sunlight. I have this in shade number 2, which is Blue Lagoon, so it's slightly blue looking, you can kind of see. However, when you apply it, it's like almost like one of them pH kind of balance changing color lip balm. So as you put it on, it becomes a very sheer kind of pink color. I also do this in a clear version as well, which has completely no color, and that is the first one. Next up, I have the non-sticky Dazzle tint. I'm actually wearing it right now. I did eat some food, so the glow has kind of disappeared, but I'm gonna reapply here. It smells really good, like really good. And I have this in shade 3 Glow Day. I'm gonna put up a swatch as well. And they are not wrong, it is not sticky, and I love that because I feel like so many gloss products just get really like sticky and your hair ends up sticking to your face and your lips, and it's just not fun. Also, it is a tint, so it has quite good staying power. I ate a sandwich and some celery and hummus and it stayed on, didn't really come off. I lost a little bit of shine, but in terms of color transfer, there was none. I don't know if you ever had that thing where you like bite into a sandwich and it's really awkward because there's just like a lipstick mark around where the bite is. That didn't happen, so I know it has good staying power. I generally really like this formula. The only thing I would say is with it being a tube and like a applicator wand, I feel like it's going to be hard to get the product that's like right down in the bottom, but we'll see once I get to the bottom. On the topic of lip tints, I also have the Hug Velvet Tint. This is a matte tint, which is more of kind of like a moussey kind of texture. I have a couple of products that have like a similar kind of feel to it, and I got this in the shade number 4, which is Join. Again, it's kind of more on the cool tone. It's a pink base, and I'm gonna put a swatch up now for you. So with some tints, so that they last a little bit longer, they'll have almost like a stain to them where it will temporarily dye your lips so that you have a longer lasting color. I used a makeup wipe just to remove kind of what I'd applied to my hand for the swatch to see if it left behind any stains, and I can confirm both of them did. So I think these are probably going to be pretty long lasting. So the final product I have is the Red Pepper Paste Lip Balm, and the packaging for this is so cute. It actually comes with a little tube of red pepper paste as well, which is by Hitsandir. It's the Hitsandir gochujang. Gochujang is a red pepper paste which is used in a lot of Korean food. I've seen a few people mistake this as another lip product. This one is a lip product, this one is your red pepper paste, and with the brand being vegan, it is a vegan gochujang as well, which is really interesting. The product itself I got in shade number 3, which I believe is Deliciously Spicy Recipe, something like that. I'm trying to translate the Korean, so I might be a little bit off in terms of what they've called the English name for it. This is shade 3 though. It does look a little scary. It looks like it's bright red. It comes off more of a kind of pink kind of color. It's a little bit translucent rather than being like a really vivid high payoff color, but I'm not mad at it. It is a plumping lip balm as well, so it does have a little bit of a spicy tingly feeling, hence the red pepper paste. Overall, I actually really like this formula, and I think it's probably one of my favorite out of the 2 lip balms that I got, especially since it has a plumping effect, and this has a little bit more color payoff than the Blue Lagoon, but that is to be expected anyways. So that is it for my mini Unleashia haul. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to check them out. The link will be in my description box for their website, and I will see you again soon. Bye bye.